Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Slicer here today with my second commentary coming out. Today I am going to be putting out a very quickie update, and then Monday I'm going to be introducing my new series, and I'm going to be talking about all the updates that are coming up. I just wanted to tell everyone that my Xbox did break. I'm not really sure how. My cousin was down there, and he ended up playing with it, and I think he tipped it over, but now it will not start. And I called Microsoft, and they said they think it was either hard drive was fried, but it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks for it to come back. So until then, I'm planning on doing DayZ, Slenderman, and lots of Minecraft. So the video that's going to come out on Monday is going to be just talking, and then a quick update, and I'm going to be talking about the series that I'm going to be creating. I'm hoping to make you guys, my subscribers, my few subscribers right now, involved in what I'm doing. Thank you so much for 10 subscribers. I know for some of you it's not a lot at all, but for me it means the world to me, being I'm only a few days old, and I'm just going to keep working to build it. So today I want to talk about something that's on a lot of people's minds, and that's Hurricane Sandy. For those of you who don't know what Hurricane Sandy is, it's a hurricane. It's a very big hurricane that struck New York and New Jersey really bad. New York states, the document that I'm reading from a few days earlier that I looked off of will be stated below, that it says it'll estimate a $20 billion toll after 2 days of the storm attack. And overall, Sandy's killed over 100 people. It's killed about 40 people in New York, about 15 to 20 in New Jersey, and over 60 people from Haiti. So for those of you who don't know what it is, the storm had really bad winds and horrible rain. So the problem was with this is that when a fire ignited, it was very difficult for firefighters to turn it off or stop it. Not turn it off, but slow down the flames enough that they can contain it and control it. There was a 5-alarm fire in New York that burned down, I think it was 8,000 houses in a neighborhood, that it actually took 100 firefighters all day long just for them to control the blaze, which was absolutely ridiculous. There was over $100 billion. I'm comparing Katrina over to Sandy. So Sandy was only 2 days long in New York, and it didn't hit as hard as many people thought, but it was really bad. Katrina's cost $100 billion. Now, to show how bad Sandy was to New York, they actually shut down the New York Stock Exchange for 2 days straight. Now, for those of you who don't know how hard it is for the stock exchange, that's how a lot of New York people that live in New York and the government make their money in the entire world, is by selling and trading stocks. So when you have something like that you shut down for 2 days in a row, it proves that it is very bad with the rain. They also said they had to shut the subway down, so people weren't able to get to work, people weren't able to get to school. They said they had to shut it down, and they said over 15 tunnels in the subway were filled to the top with water, that they have to actually use military equipment because it was so bad that they couldn't even use regular pumps. They had to resort to high-tech military ways to get all of the water out of the subways. That's how bad this was. So for those of you who don't know, this is a story. It's not a very bad story, but I was actually down with my friends until Monday at the beach, and when we woke up Monday, there were 12-foot waves crashing, and the first, I think it was 1.5 miles of the beach was completely flooded with water. Now that was on the streets, so of course we thought it'd be fun to go swimming, and there were fish floating around in the roads, and that was in Rehoboth Beach, right by Ocean City. And for those of you who didn't know, Ocean City is pretty much ocean now. There's almost no city. It got hit hard when Sandy hit. It completely destroyed some of its boardwalk. It was bad. And also, for those of you who don't know, that when in the Rockaway Peninsula, the forest fire raged and just started destroying houses. But they said about 3,000 people in that little peninsula lost power. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to be posting pictures of some of the areas. They said that they had to have over 160 rescue missions in the area in New York and New Jersey, which is a lot. They said it was almost as bad as Katrina. And the pictures I'm going to be posting are of the forest fire, not forest fire. Also, for those of you who don't know, that they reported 827,000 power outages across New York. And for those, I already told you how many people died, but they said the subway service is going to take up to a week to 10 days for them to get back. For those of you who don't know, which is very few, New York is like the center of United States. That's where all the business happens. That's where it's always busy. Them shutting down the stock exchange and they close the subway service, that really means that there's some issues. Now, there's about 2 minutes, 3 minutes left in this video, so I'm just going to quickly go over some facts for you. That almost 280,000 people in Manhattan lost their power, and all the people in lower Manhattan were without electricity after the Hudson Rivers flooded into the city, killing a few people. 115,000 people lost power in Staten Island and Queens, and 90,000 people in Brooklyn, and there was also about 40,000 people in the Bronx that lost. There was also over 50 people that ended up getting lost because the flood wiped them out into either the sea or away from where their family were, and they haven't been found yet. Now, there's also a incident with a crane on one of the buildings. They were building like really high skyscraper. Sorry for all the ums, I'm like dead tired. But the crane actually got pushed off and was hanging off a wire on the side of the building. And they said if that would have fallen, that it could have completely destroyed the building and killed hundreds of people around. So that's still sitting there on New York, which is horrible. And pretty much just everyone has to stay safe. I did not lose any power. When I was down there, I did end up losing power for a while. It was pretty bad. We were without power and without heat. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about today, guys. I'm going to have an update on Monday for you guys. I'm going to be talking about what my plans are, because I did have a set what I wanted to do, but it ended up being that, well, I screwed up and my Xbox somehow broke. So what do you guys think about some DayZ, Slenderman? God, Slenderman scares me crapless. I hate Slenderman so much, I freak out. So that should be interesting if you guys are looking to watch that. And DayZ I've never played, so that'd be interesting for me to look at. If you guys have any other games that you would be interested in me playing, then just send me a message or post a comment, and I would love to do that for you guys. So right here, I wanted to end on a suspenseful note. As you see, I only have half a heart left. So you guys, I'm going to be doing a new thing at the end of all of my videos, and that is going to be a riddle of the day. So for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna say a riddle, and I want you guys to see if you have the answers. Now at 500 subscribers, I'm going to start giving out a prize. So I'm going to have a riddle, and the person that sends me a message at the end of the week with all the riddle answers, and they have to post a video response. This has to be a video response in it of them writing it down either on a board or any other area, talking about what they want to do or how they saw the answer. They will win a prize. So here's a riddle of the day. It is greater than God and more evil than the devil. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you'll die. What is it? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end with that note. Sorry for making it so long. My last two videos, I've been over by a couple minutes, so I'm going to have to increase the gameplay. Again, Mondays is going to be very short. I may also get some games for my PC that I may try out. I may get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PC. So please stay tuned. Drop a like, subscribe. Again, I'm new. Any tips would be loved. Thank you. Have a great day.